familiar with our hospital, but is also able to deal sensitively with people who are under stress. Do you feel comfortable with that?
Stress. Yes, I think I understand stress.
Well, I see that you've cited two very impressive references, Dr. David Howser and Dr. Douglas Howser.
Now, I don't want any preferential treatment simply because my last name is Howser. In fact, if I get this job, I intend to use my maiden name, O'Brien.
Well, Ms. O'Brien, I didn't realize that you had worked as a hospital ward clerk.
Actually, that's how I met and fell in love with reference number 1. Oh, and then for a year, I did all of David's medical transcription, so I'm very familiar with the terminology. And I've always been an exceptionally good speller.
Catherine.
Oh, and I know a lot of people find hospitals depressing, but I've always felt they could be happy, fun places, too. I think I'm ready for the swimsuit competition now.
And, of course, as new interns, you'll be responsible for retaining the details of all the cases on your service. I remember when I was just an intern. It seems so long ago now. I hope you realize I'm here to answer any questions or give advice on patients, hospital politics, life in general. You can think of me as your brother, your younger, smarter brother.
Oh, Doogie! Doogie! I got the job. Isn't it wonderful? Oh. Something there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet my mother.
Hospital, not a nightclub.
Well, that's different. See you later.
So, did you see the new babe, huh? O'Brien?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did.
Not bad, huh?
Dr. Welsh, I find your behavior unprofessional, inappropriate, and completely repulsive. And besides, that was no babe. That was my mother.
Catherine? Catherine! There's no milk! no Catherine. David left early for work. See you at 6. Love you, May. P.S. It was your turn to buy the milk.
Katie, there's no milk.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm David Howser. I belong here.
I'm the gardener. I belong here too.
Since when?
Since 8 years ago. That's my cup. So where's Katie?
She's at work.
Some doctor, you have to send your wife out to work?
Well, actually, it was her choice.
Interesting.
Shouldn't you be watering or something?
What do you want out in the side yard? Petunias or pansies?
I don't know.
Katie always knew.
Petunias! And what's with this Katie business? Her name happens to be Catherine.
Catherine? Ah, too formal.
I think Katie is a little too informal.
Maybe I just know her better.
Don't tell me you'll find out how much my insurance covers. You should know how much my insurance covers. Some advocate you are. Boy, they'll place a damn take on anybody these days.
Mr. Sullivan, there's really no need to shout.
It's all right, Mom. I'll take care of this.
Mom? Oh, so baby Einstein's got his mommy working here now. That explains how she got the job.
All right, Mr. Sullivan. As usual, your ulcers flared up again. You should know by now that any additional stress would severely compromise your health. Now, I suggest you just take a deep breath and button it.
Oh, and if I don't, Mommy's gonna wash out my mouth with soap?
I understand you're not feeling well, Mr. Sullivan, but there's no need to treat any member of our staff with disrespect. Now just lie back and relax. We won't hassle you anymore.
Don't you ever do that again.
What?
I didn't ask for your help. How dare you presume that I needed it?
But
Your arrogance completely undermined my credibility with that patient. From now on, I expect you to treat me as you would any other employee in this hospital. You got that?
Got it.
Hey, I told you I needed that vomit tray. Hey, Mom!
I will leave you to your patient, Ms. O'Brien.
So? Who's the Tootsie with the big bobaloos?
I don't know. I don't care. And aren't you supposed to be sick?
Not Chinese food again. What is this, China?
Hello, Vin. Want some Kung Pao?
No, I don't want some Kung Pao. This is Wednesday night. This used to be pot roast night. With those tiny little potatoes your mom used to roast till they were golden brown, basting them over and over and over.
Please. I'm trying to locate some flavor.
Dude, your mom was the best stay-at-home mom I ever had. You can't just roll over and order out. I mean, what does your dad think about all this?
He feels Mom is entitled to a life outside the home and that we should support her.
Man, that is so 70s.
That's it. Yesterday they forgot the wonton. The day before, the hot and sour soup wasn't hot or sour. Today, no plum sauce. Going back. This time I want to talk to Mr. Wang himself. How's that Kung Pao?
Yeah, I can see he's adjusting to this well.
That's it. I can't take this anymore. These feelings might not be politically correct, but I have just got to say this. My mom is driving me totally, absolutely, and utterly insane.
Go on, get it off your chest. You'll feel better.
Not only has she kissed me in public, yelled at me for innocently helping her out. Well, excuse me, half the hospital has the hots for her.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that everywhere I go, some jerk is calling her babe or Tootsie. I mean, it's like I'm in the road show for guys and dolls.
That's it. I can't hear anymore. If anybody's gonna lust after your mother, it's gonna be me. I knew her first.
I don't know what to do, Vin.
Yes, you do. You just don't want to do it.
You're right. I'm gonna tell her to quit. Tonight.
Oh, what's that I smell? Could it be the sweet perfume of old pot roast?
I'm home.
Tiny, moist potatoes smothered in gravy.
Hi, guys. Doogie, where's your father?
He had to see a man about an egg roll.
Oh, guess what happened at work today? I got my first week's paycheck.
That's great.
This hasn't been the easiest week for any of us.
Mom.
But we got through it. And I'm proud of myself. And I'm proud of you too, Doogie. Mm-mm. Oh, I almost forgot. To celebrate, I thought everyone presents.
Not edible.
So, what do you think of your mom now, Doogie?
I'm real proud of you, Mom.
Oh, Bob, I couldn't have done that report without your help. Because I just couldn't. I know you went out of your way. Thanks for the compliment. Well, I like working with you too, Bob.
Wait a minute. Food I can eat without chopsticks. This is a new concept in dining.
Uh-huh, sure. Oh, I think that's
I'm starved. Mom cooked?
I cooked. Sit down.
exactly what I was thinking. We should sit down, put our heads together.
Who's she talking to?
No, I
Bob.
didn't mean literally.
Bob?
Bob.
Okay, great. Lunch tomorrow. Definitely not the cafeteria. Okay. Bye-bye.
Emergency call?
No, they're just chatting. Bob's another patient advocate.
Quite the raconteur, I gather.
So, what's for dinner? Smells great.
Cold angel hair pasta with congealed marinara sauce and a limp Caesar salad.
Lovely. Let's eat.
You may not realize it, Catherine, but you have been on the phone ever since you walked through the door.
You know, I just realized I'm not that hungry.
You know, I don't think I like your tone, David.
Perhaps that's because it's not a dial tone.
No, Really, really, don't try to stop me. I'm trying to cut down. Getting some serious love handles. Here.
Okay, David. What's bugging you?
I miss you. I miss the old Catherine. I miss having you here when I get home. The lights all on. The smell of something on the stove mixed in with your perfume. Just knowing that you're here. Waiting for me. I'm a pig. Shoot me.
What if I don't want to shoot you?
Mm.
I'm just happier now.
I was afraid of that.
Mind if I skip dinner and go straight to bed?
No, there's a thought.
Unfortunately, it's not the one I'm having. The only thing I'm taking to bed is this. 500 pages, not including flowcharts. 17 years old, in her 3rd trimester, no idea she's pregnant.
Welcome to the real world. Do you realize how many uninformed young mothers I've seen since I've been here?
And it gets worse every year. They're emotionally and physically unprepared.
And you can forget about prenatal care. Most of them have never even heard of it.
Well, that's terrible. And Eastman doesn't have a special educational program to help these kids?
Not as yet. But if that's a suggestion, it's a good one.
Well, it just makes sense. Between pregnancy and diseases, it's a sexual minefield out there for teenagers. Thank God Doogie's still a virgin. Excuse me. Doogie,
Don't say it, Mom. Just don't say it. Do you realize how long it has taken me to build up any credibility at all in this hospital? And I had to fight for every single bit of it because of my age. And now you come along, and in a couple of weeks, you ruin it all. You're ruining everything. I want you to quit.
Dr. Howser, emergency room stat. Dr. Howser, emergency room stat.
What's that,
He's not
please?
talking. Do something.
Where do you want it?
All right, let's get him in his knee. What do we got?
Male, about 18 gunshots to the head. Mugged in front of his own house. His mother saw the whole thing. Help him! He was talking before!
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Tell the blood bank to set up 6 units. Call the neurosurgeon. Tell him we'll get him down for an emergency CAT scan as soon as we have him stabilized.
He's on his
Let's
way,
do it.
Doctor.
I'll call the blood bank. And here's some man to talk.
Right pupil's blown.
BP is 90 over 50, pulse is 58. Here's the blood. Get this down to the lab. Thanks, I got it.
Somebody started an arterial line and put it in a small can.
I'm gonna put it in a catheter.
Mrs. Diaz, I finally sister. She's on her way.
He did everything they asked him to. He gave them all his money. They killed him anyway. Where's my son?
He's in the ICU. It's like I told you, Mrs. Diaz. Your son is what we call brain dead. He's been seen by 2 neurologists. There's no way he can survive off the machines. I'm sorry. I wish this could wait, but it really can't. This is an authorization for you to allow us to use your son's organs for transplant. I know this is hard for you, but try to think of all the people you'll help.
Why should I help anybody? Look what they did to my son. Look what they did to me.
Mrs. Diaz? I don't pretend to know exactly what you're going through. But I have a son, too. He's the dearest thing in the world to me. And if something like this ever happened to him, I think maybe this is a way of having him live on. For him and for you. At least if it was my son. I hope that's how I think of it.
We were able to give the liver to a teenage girl up on the 6th. The rest of the organs were flown out to recipients in other hospitals.
Oh, I'm glad.
You handled that brilliantly, Mom. You helped a lot of people, and at the same time, somehow made her feel better, too.
Well, I really didn't think about it at the time. I just tried to put myself in her place. Doogie, I've been sitting here thinking about a lot of things. But there's this one crazy memory that keeps popping up. I'm 14 years old, and I'm in the back seat of my parents' car. And I'm all scrunched down, praying that no one I know will see me. Because the most embarrassing thing in the world when you're 14 is to be seen riding in the car with your parents. That's how you feel about my being here, isn't it?
No. Yeah.
Doogie, I'm gonna quit.
No, you can't. I mean, sure, we've had our problems. Huge, horrible, humiliating problems, but you're just too valuable to this hospital to just leave. We just need to fine-tune our working relationship. I'm really proud of you, Mom. Really.
I'm proud of you too, Doogie. Is it okay if we hug?
Well, okay. But just a quick one.
How's it going, son?
Fine.
See your mother at work today?
Yeah. We had a big talk about her job.
Really? Get her to quit?
Actually, I convinced her not to.
It's an interesting twist.
Maybe we just need to give this thing a little more time, Dad. Maybe we're both a little spoiled.
Yeah. It was nice, though, wasn't it? Good night, son.
Good night, Dad.